Hi, this is Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new video where it will be the third episode of KAGE Battle. What is KAGE Battle? Basically, I placed two KAGE facing each other, and I compare their abilities, and I put a guess on who should win the fight based on what they can do, and also it's based a lot of on my global knowledge on the universe and about my own opinion. So if you disagree, just leave a comment and tell why and explain. Like it's a debate and we all know it, and as long as it's respectful, like that's the most important thing. So I hope guys will enjoy. We will have a Storm 4 battle in background, just to have you watch to something while listening to me explaining each characters. So today, as you can see, it will be Hashirama Senju against Hiruzen Sarutobi being the first against the third Okage. So they were both known as God of Shinobis, and I explained in previous episode, being the first episode and the second episode, I explained the overall arsenal of both ninjas, so I will just be brief on the explanation part on each character ability. They were both known as God of Shinobi, so that means they were crazy strong on their primes, and they were feared, and they protected the leaf just by their names. So now we will go over to the axe. The axe is basically the arsenal they got. So they now Hiruzen. Let's start with Hiruzen arsenal because it's a bit shorter than Hashirama. So basically, Hiruzen have mastery over, I think it's 1000 jutsu or 100 jutsu from the leaf, so he pretty much knows most of the jutsu from the leaf. He knows the Soul Reaper Dead Seal. He has mastery over all 5 chakra nature. He is a Sarutobi, so that means he has crazy fire style jutsus. So yeah, for Axe, I think I pretty much explained a lot, and we also know, like, due to his crazy chakra control and mastery over all 5 chakra nature, Sarutobi can mix up a lot of those elemental ninjutsu to have stronger elemental ninjutsu. So about speed, Sarutobi has no great shone of speed. He's not slow because he's a Kage, but he's not shown as being crazy fast. Now, for the raw power, probably during his prime he had a lot of raw power because of his vast knowledge on jutsu, but no true show of raw power were given to us, so we cannot really know much about it. So Hiruzen also has a lot of chakra. Even at his old age, he could keep up with Orochimaru and 2 reanimated Kage. They were nerfed, but he could keep up with all of these and still win in his own way the fight. That's telling a lot. Now, I think we got over like pretty much everything we should know about Hiruzen. He is no joke, he's really strong, but they are stronger Kage, like, let's face it. Now, let's go over to Hashirama. Now, Hashirama in Axe, he has also 5 chakra nature at his disposal. He has the wood style, which is a combination of earth style and water style. That allows him to control the tailed beast, which is really strong. Also, Hashirama has a Sage mode that is crazy strong because he can heal and have power boost, speed boost, and stat boost basically. Um, one of the raw power moment, like he's shown us a lot of raw power while it got reanimated by Orochimaru during the war. He was able to break out of the reanimation ninjutsu without like really forcing his way out. He just mold some chakra and boom, he basically liberate himself from the reanimation ninjutsu. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, Hiruzen has a little bit of raw power shown when he was molding his chakra against Orochimaru. He was able to make the ground crack, so that's telling a lot. Like, even at old age, he has a raw power, but that's the only moment he really shown raw power, and it's not that impressive, it's just very good for his old age. Now, let's keep going with Hashirama. So Hashirama's speed should be around Madara because they were rivals, and if he won, even if it was by one wood cologne, he still won. That means they are around the same speed. And that same Madara was keeping up with KCM2 Naruto and even Sage Mode of 6-Path Naruto. So that's a lot of speed. If Hashirama can keep up with this, that means Hashirama is very fast. Now for chakra, he is Senju, so that's telling a lot. And he fought Madara for 3 days with the same intensity the whole 3 days. So that fight was long and violent. Now, in Axe, I almost forgot something very important about the first Hokage. That crazy OP jutsu that should not exist. The Buddha statue, like, it's huge. And one end, it's Kurama, and Kurama is KO. Kurama is sleeping. So that's a crazy thing. Now, since both fighters were explained in a fast way, if you want more detail, go in the first 2 episodes. I give more detail on both characters. But for now, that's what we will do. Now we will go over their fight. If Hiruzen has a lot of chakra during his prime, maybe he can keep Hashirama away from him with his arsenal, because he knows a lot of jutsu, and he may be able to really stop Hashirama from approaching him. So if, for example, Hashirama uses Buddha statue, maybe the huge arsenal of jutsu Hiruzen have is enough to keep that statue away from him. But that's a huge maybe. And just keeping the Buddha statue away from him would cost a lot of chakra, because it's not one fire style jutsu that would be enough to stop the Buddha statue. Like, I see multiple jutsu being able to destroy the Buddha statue or keep it away, but that would cost a lot of chakra. Prime Hiruzen surely have a lot of chakra and probably a good chakra control, but he is nowhere near Hashirama. Maybe I'm wrong, because when he got reanimated on his old man state, so he had less chakra and raw power than his prime. But if he was not able to break out of the reanimation ninjutsu like Hashirama and Tobirama were able to do so, Like, it's showing us he don't have that kind of raw power and chakra, and maybe he could have during his prime, but we don't know. Nothing proves us this. Only statement tell us he is the god of shinobi. So now the second issue, since Hashirama has Sage Mode, sometime he won't rely on his own strength. He will use the strength of the nature, so he will be exhausted later than Hiruzen, because Hiruzen don't have Sage Mode, so Hiruzen has only his own chakra and that's it. And another issue would be the speed. Since Madara was able to keep up with Naruto, Hashirama would. And the thing is, I don't see Hiruzen keeping up with Naruto. Maybe I'm wrong here because we don't have enough show of speed, but about what we have seen, Hiruzen is not fast enough. He cannot keep up with Naruto. Naruto is basically the fastest ninja of all time because he surpassed his father, the KAGE. And if Madara, I'm not saying Madara is faster, but Madara can keep up with Naruto, like, that means Hashirama must be crazy fast. So, for the speed, Hashirama clearly wins. Now, for the raw power, Hashirama, if Hiruzen have no counter for the Buddha statue, or if he get exhausted and the Buddha statue has the last word, Hiruzen is down in one hit. Because if Kurama is taken down by one fist of the Buddha statue, then Hiruzen is out. That's sad to say, but that's the truth. So, the other issue we got here, Hiruzen don't have the raw power in his arsenal to really kill Hashirama. Because what's going on, Hashirama has healing abilities that are better than Tsunade. So basically, even if Hiruzen has a lot of good jutsu on his arsenal, none of those jutsu would be able to right away kill Hashirama. So Hashirama will only heal and Hiruzen will be just more exhausted. So that's really sad to say, but Hiruzen don't stand a chance against Prime Hashirama and Prime, even if it's Prime Hiruzen, I don't see him being really able to deal with the Buddha statue. Like I said earlier, if he does deal with the Buddha statue, that would waste him a lot of chakra he won't be able to use to really damage Hashirama after that. Now, the only axe maybe the third Hokage can pull and maybe he can take down Hashirama that way would be the Soul Reaper Dead Seal. If Hiruzen hit Hashirama with this jutsu, Hashirama is done for. But the thing is, I don't see him being able to restrain Hashirama long enough to pull off his jutsu. Like, he don't have the strength to do so. He has the ability to, but he don't have the strength it would use. So yeah, I hope guys enjoyed, even if it's the shorter part. I will have a few surprises for you later on. Like the episode 4 of this series will have 3 battles inside of it, and after episode 4 pretty much all episodes will have more than 1 battle. So yeah, if I missed anything, leave a comment. What's your own opinion on this? I truly believe Hiruzen is underrated, but Hashirama is just God tier. While Hiruzen is Legend tier, but it's still Legend, you know? So yeah, like, comment and subscribe. We will see each other in the future video. Have a great day.